Alrighty, let's Chazz it up. It is Chazz going up against Bakura from Duelist Kingdom. Chazz has the Armed Dragon and the Ojamas. Bakura has the Dark Arts, the Evil, the Power of the Millennium Ring. As Mythical Beast Basilisk is the monster of this match. Alright, Chazz and Bakura. Chazz wins Rock, Paper, Scissors and has elected to go first. So Chazz and the Ojamas going up against Bakura's Gem 1, or original Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist Kingdom. And, alright, Chazz has an okay hand here. He can use that polymerization to get Ojama Knight, at least. He's also got the Armed Dragon level 5. So Chazz put Ojama Blue in defense mode. And when that is destroyed, Chazz can pull 2 Ojama cards from his deck. One could be Ojama Pajama, of course, as well. And, oh, there's Chain Energy from Bakura. Interesting. So each player will have to pay 500 life points to play a card here. Now, what does Chazz want here? Does he... Okay, I was thinking he might have gone for a polymerization there, but he didn't. Ojama Blue does have a very good effect, but it has to be destroyed by battle. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Chazz summons Armed Dragon level 5, and possibly going after Bakura's defense. It is Electric Lizard though, so Armed Dragon level 5. Although the effect of Electric Lizard shouldn't actually apply because Armed Dragon level 5 no longer exists. It is now Armed Dragon level 7. Bakura, though, he does have cards like Man-Eater Bug, of course, and, you know, some other nasty cards floating around in his deck, which he could use to destroy the Armed Dragons. Bakura now with another face-down defense. Chain Energy took 500 points from Bakura. And Chazz draws the Ojama Trio. And Chazz just goes, no, I'm happy with my Armed Dragon level 7 destroying the hairy Karibo of Wretched Ghost of the Attic. It looks like a Karibo that's got lots and lots of hair. Alright, draw phase for Bakura, 4 cards in hand. And Bakura's mulling over his decision here. What does he want to go for? There goes Chain Energy, so Bakura's just gone with another face-down defense, so Bakura's losing life points every time he plays a defense. There's Ojama Black. Okay, so Chazz actually has the fusion for Ojama King. Bakura, though, does have Dark Hole, so, you know, Chazz wouldn't want to lose his potential defense as well. Lady of Faith has just been destroyed. Chazz has got no reason to rush here. He's just needs to chill back, pick off the defenses until Bakura eventually will run out of options. Either that or he'll draw a Man-Eater Bug. But Bakura with another face-down defense. So there's Ojama Black. And Chazz decides to set it down. It's every card they play is costing 500 life points. Ojama Black, I guess, can be there as a defensive shield just in case. There's the Souls of the Forgotten. So it looks like Bakura isn't drawing great cards. And he has to throw something down to protect himself, but eventually Bakura is going to run out of defenses. There's Chain Energy again. Bakura with another face-down defense. What I will say about Chazz's deck, it's very strong, but it's also, it takes its time to defeat the opponent, if that makes sense. As we go for draw phase, Ojama, which is pretty much useless in Chazz's deck, to be honest. Good for a throwaway card, though. And Chazz slots down Wabaku. And the Armed Dragon level 7. And oh, it's a Morphing Jar. Okay, Chazz has lost his Ojama King fusion that he currently had. He's just drawn Ojama Pajama, mind you, as well. Now, Morphing Jar's destroyed. I wonder who that benefited more. Bakura did have to throw a couple of okay cards. Oh wait, if you did say Brain Control, Brain Control actually can't take control of a monster that can't be normal summoned or set. Brain Control can only take control of like, so basically any monster that's got that in the text cannot be normal summoned set. That can't be taken over by Brain Control. That's a little it's a little nuanced thing that you might overlook with Brain Control. I know I certainly have at points as well. I don't remember where exactly I learnt it, but I know I learnt it the hard way as well. It is stated in Brain Control's text. However, Bakura now with a face-down defense. And Ojama Pajama is activated. What's Chazz going for here? It is the Ojar match, which could pull another Armed Dragon to Chazz. Chazz, he does have Monster Reborn as well. He may look to try and end Bakura here, but... And Bakura's prompt is up. I gotta admit, with Chazz's duels, they are slow. Oh, it's Bakura's turn. That's how slow Chazz's duels are. I forget whose turn it actually is. With that Monster Reborn, Chazz could pull back the Arm... Oh, there's the Armed Dragon level 10. Chazz could pull back the Armed Dragon level 5 as well. Alright, Armed Dragon level 10. It's just about to be special summoned to the field, and at 3,000 attack points, there's nothing in Bakura's deck that is going to be able to stand up to that. Bakura is going to have to draw Dark Hole or something, Fissure, Man-Eater Bug or something. Otherwise, he is going to get absolutely pasted in no amount of time. Well, what else would you go for other than Armed Dragon level 5 here? Alright, Chazz activates Ojama Pajama. So what is he going to go for here? There's not really a lot that Chazz can go for, really. He's got Ojama Country, but you don't really want to play that unless you have Ojama King on the field. Alright, there goes Ojar Magic. So, as that's been sent from the hand to the graveyard, it will allow Chazz to draw one each of Ojama Yellow, Green, and Black. So 4 Ojama monsters in Chazz's hand now. He's got another Ojama Black on the field, but I don't think it's going to matter. There's Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams. Chazz may just have too much strength on the field right now. Not to mention he's also got that trap hole down as well. Chazz is just looking too strong here. Bakura can only play 3 more cards in total from his hand to actually try to play out this match. And it is a face-down spell or trap from Bakura, who possibly has nothing. There's Chain Energy, 500 life points, another face-down defense. And, oh, Monster Reborn. Okay, Bakura had that set on his field. Couldn't really do much with it, though. Even if he pulled the Armed Dragon level 5, it would have been destroyed in one turn anyway. Looks like Bakura has gone for Electric Lizard, which might halt an attack, but it's not going to do much good for Bakura from here. Turn change, back to Chazz, who draws another Ojama Green. And, oh, Bakura has just activated Just Dessert. So Chazz is down to 6 cards himself. Bakura, he's done though. He can't play any more cards. He's only got 500 life points, and with the effect of Chain Energy on the field, Chazz throws away an Ojama Green to destroy the Electric Lizard. Chazz flips up Waboku. I can't tell you for what reason, because if Bakura's defense doesn't hold or he can't block or anything, this one will be over. The One Who Hunts Souls bites the dust, and Armed Dragon level 10 moves in and finishes off Bakura's life points for this first match. So it is a best of 3. We will get to see Chazzy Boy play again. He's only got to win one more. If Bakura wants to get the win and do the impossible, he will have to win 2 duels in a row. If not, we are going to Chazz it up one more time. Who will Chazz go up against after this? It will be Mokuba. The Gravekeepers will take on Bakura. With 16 duels, the mini-series last just over 2 weeks each, which isn't too long of a time. We can get through quite a lot of them at that pace. The actual season, though, to launch an actual season, if it's 16 players, that's 120 separate duels. And if there's 5 a week of that season being played, 1 each from Monday to Friday, that's a lot of weeks. So 120, it's my phone around, I will do the math. What is it? 120 divided by 5 is, what, 30, 60, 90, 120, yeah, it's 30, so... Is it 5 months for a season? I think it's 5 months for a season. It sounds about right. I don't know where I've left my phone. It doesn't matter. Anyway, 120 duels. Yeah, it's 5 months. That'll be what it takes for a season. As Chazz played Ojama Country, and that has just been blocked by Magic Jammer. So Chazz has lost his Ojama Country, which is a good card. He's got a white magical hat attacking, and that will remove cards from his hand. It may have already even attacked. I was looking up at my ceiling, trying to calculate. But yes, a season would take roughly 5 months to constitute all of the 120 duels. In fact, it may even take more than that. Because if there's 5 a week, and there's 4 weeks in a month, that's 20 duels. It's 20 duels a month. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 100, 120. Okay, it's more like 6 months. Wow, is that how long a season takes? I guess doing one duel every weekday, and there's 120 duels. Dang, is that how long that I've been sort of going at this for? Oh my god, Chazz has got a terrible hand. He's only got Ojama. He's only got one of the Ojamas on the field as well. Bakura is in prime position to actually... Could Bakura actually get a win here? And oh, look at that. Patrician of Darkness. Okay, Chazz may have a hard time attacking as well. Ojama Green is gone. And White Magical Hat here. My, Chazz is down to 6,000 life points. And it's Ojama Magic that gets selected. It was random as well. Chazz will draw an Ojama green, yellow, and black from his deck. Well, Chazz is genuinely in trouble here. He needs... Oh my word, he's just drawn Polymerization. Sorry if I screamed in the microphone, but... What in the hell? You have got to be kidding me. Chazz is completely lost. He's drawn the one card that could probably help him and get him out of this. Because with a 3,000 defense, Bakura's not going to attack through that anytime soon. Bakura, though, he does have Fissure, he does have Man-Eater Bug. He does have options to get this off the field. But what an absolutely clutch draw from Chazz. He's used 100% of his Chazz Riz and has drawn himself up a Polymerization out of nowhere. 3,000 defense, and Bakura cannot... Bakura can't play any other monsters. He can't put a Man-Eater Bug on the field because Ojama King removes 3 of the monster zones. Oh, there's card destruction from Bakura. Trying to refresh his hand, he's going to be looking for that Fissure card, I reckon. Might be the only thing he can actually use to get that Ojama King off the field. There's Armed Dragon level 10. Well, this is an interesting turn of events. I can't believe Chazz pulled that Polymerization. He was completely lost. There's Ojama Black, and Chazz and Bakura are both just flipping turns here. Yes, Bakura can't play any other monsters, and he can't destroy the 3,000. So unless he's got magical traps, if he's just got monsters that he's drawing, he can't do anything with them. Chazz, on the other hand, he's got Ojama Duo and Ojama Trio in his hand. But Chazz is just flipping turns. Chazz just needs to draw... he could draw an Armed Dragon level 3 and evolve it, or... There's Ojama Red. Mind you, Bakura does still have Patrician of Darkness on the field. That can select the attack target, of course, as well, but Bakura's got 7 cards in hand. He goes with a face-down spell or trap now. Well, this game's probably going to be won on spells and traps. There's Ojama Muscle. Destroy all Ojama monsters on the field except the selected Ojama King. There are no Ojama monsters on the field though. If Chazz plays any, they're just going to get destroyed. Alright, Bakura again is just going to his end phase. I would say what Bakura wants right now is Fissure. But he's got a 1 in 23. I mean, Chazz did it more with more odds against him for that polymerization. But if Bakura draws Fissure, it could spell the end for Chazz almost in one turn. Bakura is resorting now to throwing cards to the graveyard. There's Ojama Blue for Chazz, who again is just skipping his turns as well. If he draws Armed Dragon level 5, Bakura could be in trouble. Again, to the end phase for Bakura, he's just chucking cards to the graveyard. And, oh, that's level 7. Chazz has just thrown down Ojama Blue. Ojama Blue will turn the tide of the match. Now, what does Bakura do here? No, Bakura goes straight to his end phase. Now, with Ojama Blue, with Bakura not attacking here, Bakura might actually be concerned that if he does destroy something like Ojama Blue, that Chazz will actually benefit more from the effect than if it's just laid face down on the field. If it's face down on the field, Bakura can still activate Fissure. He's definitely trying to get Fissure so he can get rid of that Ojama King. There's another face down spell or trap. Bakura to the end phase again, so he's not interested in attacking. So, unknown to Bakura, it's actually the better move, because if Chazz loses Ojama Blue from battle, Chazz will be able to draw 2 Ojama cards, and that could potentially shift the course of the match. Chazz has just flipped up Ojama Blue. And Bakura may now have no choice, so Chazz looks like he's going to go for the attack himself. He's going to have to flush a few points. Patrician of Darkness is selected as the attack target. So Chazz has just lost 2,000 life points, so he can activate the effect of Ojama Blue. Ojama Blue will allow Chazz to pull, it can be Ojama Pajama, it can be Ojama Match, it can be anything that's going to give Chazz an advantage. With Ojama Duo and Trio both on the field, if Chazz can get rid of both of those monsters on Bakura's field, White Magical Hat and Patrician of Darkness, he can flip up Ojama Duo and Trio, and he could overload Chazz's monster zone again. So Chazz just has to sit and hold his breath and hope that Bakura doesn't draw Fissure. Alright, Chazz having a bit of a think. What do you want in your hand, Chazz? Come on, Chazzy boy, Chazz it up for us. Alright, so he'll be able to pull an Ojama, and he's just also pulled the Armed Dragon level 5 as well. Normal summon a monster, so he can get 2 normal summons here. Oh no! Oh no, is he actually going to tribute Ojama King? No, he couldn't, surely. Come on, Chazzy boy, don't... Oh, I tell you what. Nearly a misplay. It looked like it. It looked like it was nearly a misplay. Ojama Blue is summoned now. Chazz does have another normal summon. You'll have to do it in his main phase too, mind you, but don't tribute the king. Don't tribute the Ojama King. Alright, another Ojama Blue is going here. Has to be destroyed by battle for the effect once again, but now Armed Dragon level 5 is on the field. Down goes Ojama Pajama. And Chazz, he needs to destroy a monster to upgrade it to Armed Dragon level 7, but it's possible that Armed Dragon level 7 and then 10 could be coming to the field pretty soon, unless Bakura draws something, and he's going to have to draw it quick. There's Ojama Pajama flipped up. And, oh, would you believe it? 7 Tools of the Bandit has just been flipped up from Bakura, and Ojama Pajama is gone. That is one of Chazz's best cards. So Chazz doesn't have Ojama Country or Ojama Pajama at his disposal for the rest of this match. Chazz only has 14 cards as well. Is Chazz at risk of running out of cards? Is he at risk of outdrawing his deck? Alright, Patrician of Darkness and White Magical Hat now are both in defense mode. Now, Patrician of Darkness will select the attack targets as Bakura throws away Phantom Ghost. There's another Ojama Blue. So what does Chazz go for here? He can use the effect of Armed Dragon level 5 as well. He could get rid of Patrician of Darkness or White Magical Hat. Either one, it won't matter. And oh, he's thrown Armed Dragon level 10. Very bold. Possibly won't need it though, but maybe looking to try use that Ojar muscle along with some Ojamas on the field. Chazz taking his sweet time. He's maybe just strategizing, just checking his hand again, just making sure he's not going to make any errors here. There's one slight error here, and Chazz could actually upset the whole flow of his deck and not have anything left, but he's taking a good think about it. Now, hopefully for Chazz, that face down isn't of any concern. However, White Magical Hat is now destroyed. Chazz goes to main phase 2. And Chazz is going to flip up Ojama Duo. This is going to prevent Bakura, again, from playing any monsters on the field. So if Bakura has Man-Eater Bug or anything else that could actually help him in this match, Bakura does not have the opportunity to play it. Alright, end phase. And Chazz will level up the Armed Dragon level 5 and put it to level 7. It looked like very early that Bakura could have had this match, but he pulled that polymerization absolutely out of the clouds. Gift from the heavens. As Ojama Duo's effect has now just been activated, so you can throw that into the banish pile, and Chazz will be able to special summon an Ojama from his deck. 2 of them. So an Ojama Blue and Red are both coming to the field now. Alright, end phase for Chazz, and with Ojar Muscle available to Chazz as well, it's likely that he is going to be able to power up that Ojama King. There's a fissure for Chazz, unfortunately not for Bakura. If Bakura got one earlier, Bakura's just skipped his turn. He's obviously got nothing he can do. Alright, down goes Ojama Blue. And Ojar Muscle has just been played for Chazz. And look at this, there are 5 Ojamas on the field. Bakura flips up just desserts. That's 2,500 off Chazz. He's down to 1,500. I tell you what. It's not going to matter though, because Bakura's only got 7,400 life points. Combined, Chazz now has 7,800 attack on the field, so Bakura's not even going to get a chance to defend himself here. And the 5,000 attack of Ojama King, and this one's done. Just like that, this one's done. Chazz took his time, kept his cool, kept his patience, and in the end he got a good win against Bakura. Although very, very close. Very close indeed, but Chazz has Chazzed it up one more time. and taken home the gold. So Chazz will take on Mokuba next, which, to be honest, probably shouldn't see Mokuba win, but you never know. Stranger things have happened. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in, and thanks everyone for leaving all your comments as well. I'll get back to them, I promise, as quickly as I can. Thanks everyone for tuning in, wherever you are in the world. Stay safe, take care, farewell.